Today, Oregon Governor Kate Brown laid out a timeline for getting the next group of Oregonians vaccinated against the virus. Teachers and staff can start getting the shot on Monday. Meantime, the next group of seniors, those 80 and older, will be eligible just 2 weeks after that. But the plan is getting some pushback from the State Hospital Association. Fox 12's Camilla Ortiz joins us live with their concerns. Camilla?
Well, Nora, the Oregon Association of Hospitals and Health Systems isn't necessarily worried about who's getting the vaccine first. They're more concerned about these hard and fast dates set by the governor. The association CEO telling me she's worried the public may form some unrealistic expectations on getting the vaccine without the supply to back those expectations up. Governor Kate Brown is prioritizing getting kids back in the classroom as soon as possible. On Friday, she said part of that process is vaccinating educators, even though they'd be in line for a vaccine ahead of more vulnerable groups.
If we were to vaccinate every Oregon senior first, the unfortunate and harsh reality is that many of our educators would not get vaccinated this school year.
Starting Monday, teachers and staff will be eligible for the vaccine. That's about 105,000 people statewide.
Educators getting vaccinated is part of the puzzle. And for our schools to be safe, we need to know that our students and their families are safe as well.
Oregon's current vaccination pace is close to 100,000 shots per week. With that in mind, the governor said the educator group should only take a couple weeks. Then on February 8th, seniors 80 and up would be eligible. That's another 168,000 people. The problem, according to the Oregon Association of Hospitals and Health Systems, is that there still isn't enough supply to meet current demand. According to the state health authority, by Monday, roughly 270,000 doses will have been given out in the state of Oregon. That means there's still roughly 200,000 second doses needed, plus the thousands of healthcare workers that still haven't gotten their first dose. You add in the 210,000 doses needed to cover educators' first and second shots, and you're already at 4 weeks plus worth of dose allocation. That's while adding in another group, those 80 and older, around the halfway point.
By adding all of these people at once over a relatively short period of time, we may be creating expectations that can't be met.
Hospital Association CEO Becky Holtberg told me people who become eligible might expect an immediate appointment or one within a few weeks and overwhelm the hospital systems running the vaccine clinics.
We think that you should be able to be eligible, you should be able to call and get an appointment in a reasonable amount of time. And under this plan, in the metro area, that is not going to happen.
The governor's office responded to the concerns brought up by OAHHS, saying their statements were factually incorrect. Charles Boyle with Governor Brown's office said in part, quote, OHA laid out a schedule today in our press conference for how we plan to vaccinate educators and seniors on a realistic timetable with the vaccine supplies we have available. And just a little bit ago, I got a statement from the St. Charles Health System president. That health system is based in Bend. In response to the governor's timeline, he said in part, quote, with the unpredictability of this virus and the very limited supply of vaccine currently coming into our state, this is an impossible task. In some regions of our state, trying to meet the timeline of the governor's plan is just not realistic at this point. Reporting live in Southeast Portland, Camilla Ortiz, Fox 12 Oregon.